Hi everyone, I'm totally excited. I've just received a tarot deck in the mail, and it's come from the Osho Mevlana Meditation Center, which is in Hyderabad in India. And I'm so happy and I can't wait to open it. So let's take a look. This review is for, wow, it's come with that's the address and their phone numbers. It's called the Osho Zen Tarot Deck. Okay, so let's put this aside. And it's so lovely. Look, the way they've wrapped it up and everything is in basics. It's in an old newspaper, and then they covered it up with a brown paper. Yes, and they just put a stamp from their center on top. Absolutely lovely. So what is this paper? Oh, that's just my bill. Right, so let's get down to business. And for the big reveal, let's take a look. So excited. I had to hold myself to start the camera and, wait to open it. Talk about having patience when something comes in the mail, hey? So it says here, the transcendental game of Zen. I'm going to read this out to you, okay? It says here, when life seems to be full of doubt and uncertainty, we tend to look for a source of inspiration. What will happen in the future? What about my health? The children? What will happen if I make this decision and not that one? This is how the traditional tarot is often used to satisfy a longing to know about the past and future. This Osho Zen tarot focuses instead on gaining an understanding of the here and now, finally. It is a system based on the wisdom of Zen, a wisdom that says events in the outer world simply reflect our own thoughts and feelings, even though we ourselves might be unclear about what those thoughts and feelings are. So it helps us to turn our attention away from outside events so we can find a new clarity of understanding about what is happening in our own innermost hearts. The conditions and states of mind portrayed by the contemporary images on the cards are all shown as being essentially transitional and transformative. The text in the accompanying book helps to interpret and understand the images in the simple, straightforward, and down-to-earth language of Zen. Well, a bit of it is right, but in tarot as well you can tell prediction, yeah? Especially if you do the tarocles, the combination, then of course, yes. So that's the cover of the box, and the box is like this. Let's get down to business, shall we? And that's a little book that's wrapped up as well in clear plastic, so let's break it open. Sorry. And let's break open the plastic of the cards. So that's your little book. It does not have pictures in it at all. At the end of the book, I suppose it has a few, the tried and tested, I suppose. Yes, the tried and tested normal standard tarot spreads. Yeah, you have a quickie one, you have the Celtic cross, you have the mirror, flying bird, the key. This is a flying bird. And you have the key and the diamond. Besides that, I think it was just a book that is translating the meaning of the cards so that you get a better idea when you do the reads, right? So, let's take, since it's a tarot deck, they have revamped it, renamed it, in the sense. So the traditional fool, magician, high priestess, empress, emperor, hierophant, lovers, chariot, strength, hermit has all been changed with different names. Okay, but the numbers will still be the same. So if you know the numbers of it, there's 21. It ends with the master. There's a extra one, I think, but it has no number. It's just called the master. So over here you have the fool, existence, inner voice, creativity, rebel, nothingness, lovers, awareness, courage, aloneness, change, breakthrough, new vision, transformation, integration, conditioning, thunderbolt, silence, past lives, innocence, beyond illusion, and completion. Now, in the minor arcanas, you have the 4 elements. Your fire, you have king of fire, queen of fire, etc. For water, you have king of water, queen of water, knight, and page of water. And I think for cups and wands, cups and wands is different. Instead, you have clouds, king of clouds, queen of clouds, and you have rainbows. So swords is the clouds, and cups is the rainbows. Oh, sorry, not cups. What? Wands. Is it? Hold on. My head is not in the right frame at the moment. So you have fire, water, air, Anyways, you go here. What's going on with my head at the moment? Anyways, you get the point, right? Pentacles. So the pentacles is the physical, which is the rainbows, okay? The rainbows is the pentacles, fire is the wands, water is the cups, and clouds is the swords. How on earth could I just get the pentacles? Now, the quality of the cards is like a standard quality. This is a plain card, right? And this is this card. So it's a bit thicker than a plain card. Okay? So there's a bit of, I think this is from the cutters or the printers. There's a bit of blobs here. So the machine that cuts it off has a defect, I suppose, that goes like, that, doesn't cut here properly. Anyways, so let's see how it is. Let's open the cards up. So here we have, this is the backing of the cards. This is what it looks like, the backing of the card. And the inside of the card, let me check. Yes, all of them have a black border and their significance in this little diamond box here. Let's take a look. Fool. This is the Fool. I don't know how it's going to be coming on with here, but if this is the way, let's do it this way. This is the Fool. Then you have Existence, which is Magician. Then you have the High Priestess, which is Inner Voice. Then you have the Empress, which is Creativity. You have the Emperor, which is the Rebel. Then you have Hierophant, which is Nothingness. Then you have the Lovers, which is the Lovers. Also you have the Chariot, which is awareness. Then you have Strength, which is courage. You have Hermit, which is aloneness. Then you have Wheel of Fortune, which is change. Next you have Justice, which is breakthrough. Then you have the Hanged Man, which is new vision. Then you have a Death, which is transformation. You have Temperance, which is integration. You have the Devil, which is conditioning. Look at the lion in there. Oh. And you have Tower, which is thunderbolt. Oh, beautiful tower. Then you have the Star, which is silence. Ooh. This star has the moon in it as well. You have the Moon, which is past lives. Next you have the Sun, which is innocence. Then you have Judgment, which is beyond illusion. Next you have the World, which is completion. And this is the extra card that you have in here. The card with no number. Yeah. This card is called the Master. And it has, I think, it's Osho on there. It has his face on there. Right? Now, let's see. Yeah. Then we have the different suits, the 4 suits. We have the fire, water, so on and so forth. So I'll just go about quickly opening the cards out to you. This is only for the benefit of those who would like to see all the cards, okay? It's quite basic, but it's quite nice. It will take a bit of getting used to it because it's different terminology and different pictures with different connotations to understand, right? So that was the deck. That's the major arcanas, and these are the minor arcanas. Now, this is the book. It's in black and white. It's completely black, grey, and white. It's very tiny. It's the size of the cards itself. And the cards, to give you an idea, okay, here's the Romance Angels cards, yeah? To give you an idea, I'll place it on top of the Romance Angels. So this is the size of it. Okay. And this is the size of a normal playing card. So it's bigger than a playing card, and it's smaller than your Romance Angels cards. Okay? But I think it's pretty good size, and let's take a shuffle now to begin with and see how it goes. Shuffle's quite good. Without, I think it wouldn't be nice to shuffle this way because of this bit of, you see the little indentations here. I think it's a defect from the machine that cuts the cards. There you go. Now, yeah, shuffles quite well. It's glossy, but not too glossy. It's just like playing card glossy, paper playing card glossy. Okay, there you go. That was a good shuffle. First we got one card, and we have slowing down. Let's take a look at what slowing down says. Trying to find it, it's getting a bit difficult, hold on. Slowing down is the Knight of Rainbows. Okay? A Knight of Rainbows in traditional tarot would be Knight of Coins or Knight of Pentacles. Right. But over here, you see there's a little tortoise is going towards the water. It's on land and it's going towards the water. And it's behind some sea grass or what do you call it. So let's take a read. It says here, meditation is a kind of medicine. Its use is only for the time being. Once you have learned the quality, then you need not do any particular meditation. Then the meditation has to spread all over your life. Walking is Zen, sitting is Zen. Then what will be the quality? Watchfully alert, joyously unmotivated, centered, loving, flowing. One walks. And the walking is sauntering, loving, alert, watchful. One sits, unmotivated, not sitting for anything in particular, and just enjoying how beautiful just sitting, doing nothing is. How relaxing, how restful. It's a long sentence. After a long walk, you sit under a tree and the breeze becomes and cool to you. Each moment one has to be at ease with oneself, not trying to improve, not cultivating anything, not practicing anything, Walking is Zen, sitting is Zen, talking or silent, moving or unmoving. The essence is at ease. The essence is at ease. That is a key word. The essence is at ease. That is the key statement. Do whatsoever you are doing, but at the deepest core, remain at ease, cool, calm, and centered. Absolutely. It's time to slow down a bit, and center yourself. Absolutely amazing. Yes. So, that was a brief small review on this tarot deck. It's called Osho Zen Tarot. I received it straight from the center because I ordered it from there. And it's good for shuffling. It has some beautiful cards and some are really colorful. You have celebration. It's time for celebration, right? It's the festive season. Right. Friendliness, the master. Yes. I would like to read the master. What is the master actually? So I'll read it out for you as well to find out what the master really is about. Because it has the photo of Osho on there. Excuse me. So it says here, beyond the mind, there is awareness that is intrinsic, that is not given to you by the outside, and is not an idea, and there is no experiment up to now that has found any center in the brain which corresponds to awareness. The whole work of meditation is to make you aware of all that is mind and disidentify yourself from it. That very separation is the greatest revolution that can happen to man. Now you can do and act on only that which makes you more joyous, fulfills you, gives you contentment, makes your life a work of art and a beauty. But this is possible only if the master in you is awake. Right now the master is fast asleep, and the mind, the servant, is playing the role of the master. And the servant is not even your servant. The servant is created by the outside world. It follows the outside world and its laws. Once your awareness becomes a flame, it burns up all the slavery that the mind has created. There is no blissfulness more precious than freedom, than being a master of your own destiny. Talk about it. I'll watch for that. Yeah, for this line here. There is no blissfulness more precious than freedom, than being a master of your own destiny. Now, those are very powerful words. Once you learn to accept and once you learn to recognize that, oh, darlings, your life is going to change and nothing is going to stop you ever. Right. So that was the master. That was your inner and complete awareness, complete mindfulness, complete consciousness. Right. Absolutely wonderful. And that was a brief or short review of the Osho Zen Tarot. Okay, I'm quite happy about this. It will take me a while to look through it, but you know what card has caught my attention really? You know, this whole thing is black on the outside with the pictures inside a white frame, right? And then you have this card here. Hopefully I find it because I already shuffled. They're quite amazing, the drawings and the pictures on here. I don't know if all are drawings because some look like it's digital. Not sure, but most looks like drawings to me. I'm trying to find the card which has caught my attention completely. I wouldn't be surprised it's at the bottom. Oh, here it is. nothingness. It's plain, it's black, with a white border around it. Inside is black. And it's named nothingness. This is the card of the Hierophant. So that's what's got my attention. We'll have to take a look into this. Yes? Because normally Hierophant is a rigid institution, you know, this and that, and the traditional tarot, but in this tarot, it's nothing. So you see how deep it goes? It's like, why do you need all those shackles when you could actually engage yourself from the point of nothingness? Yes? Once you realize a lot of things, this card starts to make a lot of sense. Especially knowing the background of the card, especially if it corresponds with traditional tarot to the Hierophant. And this tarot is nothingness. Absolutely amazing. So my darlings, I thank you for tuning in for a small brief read of this tarot deck review. I quite like it. It'll take me a while to get used to the different suits and the different terminology in this deck. Yes, and then I'll start using it as well. This book is very pretty, very tiny. You can go in your handbag, in your pocket, in your purse. Right? So that's the best thing. And yeah, you can put in your tarot bag. You have tarot bags, yeah? Quite nicely. Very pretty. Alright, darling. Thank you for tuning in for a small Osho Zen review. Osho Zen deck review. Until the next review. I thank you. I love you. Take care. And God bless.